Hey, it's Walt, and I'm here with another day of free daily sports bets. All right. So today is Thursday. We're going to see if we can make it an early weekend and get paid today. Have the deposit hit early. All right. So today I have three bets, all NBA playoffs. So please like, share, and subscribe. And let's get straight into it. First bet, we're going to go with the Grizzlies versus Timberwolves over 236 points. The Wolves did their job, right? They went to Memphis and they won a game. The first game, which was, in my opinion, quite impressive. They will be in Minnesota, back at home, where, the role players historically always play better, especially in the playoffs, right? So you're going to have a much better performance from those guys. I expect Edwards to play better, Towns as well. Towns didn't play as well game two, but they're back at home and they're going to have the home crowd behind them, cheering them on, which is going to, propel them in the area that they've been the most successful. They were number one in the league in scoring points per game during the regular season, and they're going to do a lot of scoring today at home. And in my opinion, the only way Memphis is going to be able to try and win this game, and keep it close, is to score. I don't think their defense is they got a good defense, but I think if game one has shown you anything defensively, I don't think they're going to be able to stop them in Minnesota. Right, slow them down, stop them. Minnesota will score, and Memphis will have to score as well. Because I also don't think that Minnesota has the defense that's going to slow them down. So I think this will be another high-scoring game. All right, second bet, we gotta go with Jokic over 43.5 points plus rebounds. Jokic will be back in Denver. All right, despite how great the Warriors played the first two games, they were in Golden State, right? He'll be back at home, and I do expect the other guys to play better. Everybody else is basically a role player that's active, but the two things that Jokic will be able to control is the points that he scores and, the rebounds that he's able to get, right? Rebounds is just positioning and wanting it more than the next guys. So at the end of the day, it's just basically effort, right? He can pass the open guys all day long, but if they don't make the shot, he don't get the assist. But these two stats are just working harder, and I think that going down 0-2, Jokic is going to have at least one or two big games in this series, and the way it's looking, they could get swept. So I'm looking at this to be that big game, a lot of rebounds, a lot of points. He could easily get 40 today at home, with the crowd behind him. So I like him 43.5, over 43.5 points plus rebounds. Last bet, we're going to go with Donovan Mitchell over 28.5 points. Utah took game one, and technically they stole the game, right? They were the lower seed, but I guess because Luka was hurt, a lot of people was looking at that and saying, well, they should have took both games. I don't necessarily agree. I get it. But, Dallas was the higher seed for a reason, right? And at this point, they did what they needed to do. They took the game. They're going to go back home. Mitchell was scoring 30-plus points on the road against the Mavericks, which say to me that he 30-plus in both games. I think it was 34, game 2, 32 in game 1. They don't really have anybody that can really guard him. So going back home, the crowd behind him, I think they're going to want to make a statement and win this game, especially knowing that the longer the series goes, they're going to definitely have Luka back on the floor. So being able to get this game here and, possibly get in game 4, or at the very least go back to Dallas tied up, that is ideal. So I'm looking for Mitchell to have a big game here. And that does it for me. Good luck, happy betting, and most importantly, never bet more than you can afford to lose.